Hello there, everyone. This is Des 205 Game Concept by Keith Bain, 180039. As you can see, here is the brief that I'm currently working from, the brief for basically um, of the assessment, and I've chosen the creative brief number 6, adaptation. As you can see, I'm going to do more of a one surrounding like fear, anxiety, stress, and irrational concepts. So I've chosen to do on phobias. One out of there is not going to be used, which is arachnophobia. I don't think I'm going to have time to specifically create or find or obtain actual spider meshes that will be used in Unreal. But I'm definitely going to focus on the agoraphobia and uh, nyctophobia, phonophobia, and zonophobia. I've chosen to research these because last year I went through a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, and it's kind of my way of coming around on it. So I've chosen various film there. Like I said, I was going to have films for reference in certain different aspects of the overall game. But mainly, I'm going to focus on Fear of the Dark and The Fear Inside. Both films have a very similar concept, and I'm going to use them as the direct inspiration for the game levels. As far as game influences goes, I've chose Phasmophobia because it has a lot of that dread, that a lot of bringing light to a phobia as inspiration for the game. Gears of War, similar things, dark open spaces, sounds, all these create a very creepy, a very intense environment. The darkness is more inspiration for camera angles and camera effects. Alone in the Dark, more of the concept of the village, similar with Silent Hill. Dead Space is that never ending fear of the environment that you're in. Portal 2 is more for the fact that this is more of a puzzle element game, equaling, finding keys as well as maybe some puzzles. Same with the Turing test. Subnautica, it's more of that fear of the area you're in, the fact you don't know. You just got sights and sounds, lack of sight, lack of sound. Alien Isolation is the same thing, but the opposite. It's the claustrophobia aspect of it, of being in a place with this threat that seems to be around you. Like I said, the level concept, you're a wandering stranger lost in a broken town. Um, because it's a broken town, there's lack of light, there's an eeriness. This increases your anxiety as well as other feelings that trigger the phobias that the character suffers from. The player is to investigate the town, obviously to find ways to better sort the circumstances as to why you're in the town, and to get back on your journey. The research, like I said, it's looking at the phobia side of the creative briefs and going down the more psychological elements of the game. Interaction elements, like it's basically a walking simulator. You're gathering up keys, gathering up puzzles, items, things that will help you. Current progress is the fact that I've used the mechanics that we've been learning through tutorials to develop key features within the game that's about to be developed. And that is it from the slides. I'm now going to show off the current progress. Here's color palettes, materials, like, you know, great gauging like how big walls and assets are going to be, more working on that, so more colors. Some assets that might be used, the retileable assets, these are more working with the complex parts that we've been learning in class. I've zoomed up on some of the materials, how some of the materials have been made, like the complexity of them. and sort of invoking them into the game to see how light affects them. And this is like more development on the materials. I've loaded up Maya to get so that you can have a better look at some of the reusable elements within the game. So hopefully that's going to be good enough, and hopefully that's done well enough and it's not too big and I can send that to you.